All right, good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2023 Bauer Elementary DARE graduation. I'd like to start off by thanking the City of Miamisburg, the Miamisburg City Schools, and the Miamisburg Police Department for their support of the program, because without it, today wouldn't be possible. I'd also like to thank all the parents and relatives that were able to join us today. Had a fun time working with these kids. They did a great job. You should be very proud of them. Some of the things we talked about in DARE class was accurate information about alcohol and tobacco. We talked about making good decisions and how to resist peer pressure. We talked about how to be safe with over-the-counter prescription drugs, and we also talked about bullying and being good citizens. The goal of the program is for you guys to use this information as you grow older and you encounter difficult situations. We do have some guests today that have joined us to congratulate you on your accomplishment. We have from the City of Miamisburg, your mayor, Michelle Collins. We have Vice Mayor Jeff Nestor. From the Miamisburg City Schools, we have your superintendent, Dr. Laura Blessing. From the Miamisburg Municipal Court, we have the Chief Bailiff, Keith Leach. We also have your principal, Mrs. Sunderman. And we have next year's Bauer principal, Mrs. Jessica Hoban. A few of our guests would like to say a few words, and we'll begin with Mayor Collins.
Good morning, fifth graders. How are you? Good. Almost done with school. Congratulations. On behalf of myself and Vice Mayor Jeff Nestor and all 6 other members of City Council, we'd like to congratulate you on the accomplishment of graduating from DARE. The city feels it's very important to help support this program because you learn lessons in it that not only apply to you as fifth graders, junior high students, and high school students, but throughout your adult life. You're going to remember lessons that you learned from Officer Doug. Remember, you're going to go to a bigger school next year. You're going to meet more kids. Remember your fifth grade class right now. You're going to be tighter than ever, even though you're in a bigger school. You've got each other to rely on, and you've got these lessons that you learn to rely on. So make sure that you watch out for your friends and give them good advice, and I'm sure they'll help you through that also. Remember, when you grow up, no matter what you do, Miamisburg is your hometown, and we're proud of you, and we're glad that you participated in DARE. So enjoy your summer, be responsible, and we'll see you as 6th graders. Thank you.
Next, we have Dr. Blessing.
Good morning. Who's ready for summer? Me! Well, on behalf of the Board of Education and myself, I want to congratulate all of our 5th graders here at Bauer. A long time ago, I taught 5th grade, and my students did DARE as well, so I know what a great program Officer Doug has brought to you all. I know that you have learned about the HELP Network, so make sure that you have your HELP network established with your parents, your friends, your teachers, administrators as you move on to the middle school next year and the high school. So in just 7 short years, I'll be handing you your high school diploma. So I'm looking forward to hearing about all of the great accomplishments that you will all be bringing to the high school and middle school as class of 2030. And I hope you have a great summer and continue to use that DARE decision-making model in everything you do. You'll do great. Thank you.
Next, we have Chief Bailiff Leach.
Good morning. On behalf of Judge Elise Reddick and the Miamisburg Municipal Court, congratulations. You've done a great job. She's very proud of you, and so are we. First, I'd like to tell you, she wanted me to tell you not only just how proud we are of you, But she wanted me to relate some experiences I had when I was a police officer years ago. And I'm telling you, we didn't have, when I was growing up at your age, I'm looking at you, we didn't have a DARE program. We didn't have this cooperative effort with the police department and the schools in the city. And some friends of mine, I'm telling you, that I grew up, that I met at your age, are no longer with us because they made bad decisions and they started using drugs. One used them his entire life till it finally caught up with him, and he passed away. He was a friend of mine named Dave. Second friend of mine was named Jimmy. Jimmy I grew up with, and he used drugs once, and it took him away from us. He didn't have the skills that you have. He didn't have this cooperative effort between. I'm going to tell you what, you have heroes that have helped you. Police officers. We like to thank Chief Sedlak also providing the time and the resources for Officer Sherritts to be here. And you know who else is your hero? Your school teachers. Because they're here giving their time and effort to help to try to give you success in life. All they want from you is happiness, health, and success, right? And if you make good choices, if you use the skills that you have, you won't be dealing with bad things in life. They may confront you, but you have the skills now to help deal with it. Rely on your friends, rely on your teachers, rely on your family, rely on the police department and the city of Miamisburg that's here to help you. All right? So again, congratulations on behalf of the court, and good luck this summer.
Next, we have the Chief of Police for the Miamisburg Police Department, John Sedlak.
Thank you, Officer Doug. Good morning, kids. Good morning. Good morning, parents. Good morning. Boy, I'm glad to be here this morning with you. How many kids enjoyed the DARE class this year? Did you enjoy it? Let's see hands. A good share of them. A good share of them. You know, probably part of the reason you enjoyed it is because you enjoyed getting the information that Officer Doug and your teachers imparted to you, right? Good stuff to know, presented in an interesting way that will help you stay healthy for years down the road. And when you enjoy something, that's the easy thing, right? It's easy to watch a movie you like. It's easy to listen to a song that you love. Those are easy things. It's easy to get information and remember it if it's something that you're happy to hear and happy to receive. When's the hard part come? Who knows? Anybody? Go ahead, just try it.
When it gets way too boring and you start to lose focus and so that you don't focus enough.
That would make it harder, you're right. Anybody else? Yes.
Real world.
The what?
Real world.
Yes. Yes. It's taking the information that you receive when the time comes and you know you have to employ it and you're there with friends. You know, the hardest thing to do is to say no to a friend. The hardest thing to do when you're in a group is to be the one person that says something else. That is tough. And it might seem tough when you think about it. It's a lot tougher when you're living it and you're in the middle of it. But that's the important thing about the information you received today. That's the important time that you need to employ it, is when you're with groups, when you're with your friends, when you're away from your parents, when you're away from your teachers, when you're away from Officer Doug or other police officers, when you're just alone and you think nobody sees you and your friends are saying, we're going to do whatever it is. You just heard the story about the kid when Keith was growing up. Took drugs how many times? Once. And that was it. He was gone. And that happens every day around this country. We don't want it to happen to you. So remember what you were taught and just be ready when the time comes to use it to stay safe, okay? And you have a great vacation and stay safe this summer.
And Mrs. Sunderman.
Have to lower this a little just for me. All right. Wow. Thank you, parents. We have a great turnout today. Thank you for coming and supporting your students. I'm not surprised by that because I know that we have a wonderful group of parents, but I'm so glad to see you all here. We do know that DARE is focused on decision making, but hopefully, whether you've been a Bauer Bee for 1 year or 6, we've also contributed to your decision making skills in our 3 Bs. And so, boys and girls, if you are mindful of these 3 things when you're making decisions, you are setting yourself up for success. And that is being respectful, treating others the way that you want to be treated, being responsible, making good choices even when no one is watching, and being ready to learn, starting each day with a positive attitude and being ready to solve problems. If you do those 3 things when you're making your choices in combination with the DARE decision-making model, you are going to be off to a tremendous start in your life. As many of you know, I'm transitioning to Bexar Elementary next year. And I just want to say that it's been my pleasure to serve this community, the families, and the students for the past 10 years. And I am absolutely thrilled and looking forward to following all of your success as you work towards graduation.
The last thing the students do in DARE class is they write a DARE report, and we've selected a few to share their reports today, and we'll begin with Wyatt Rupert.
Hello, I'm Wyatt Rupert. Here's my DARE report. Should people take drugs? Are drugs dangerous? Well, I'm going to answer that question with the information that I've learned in DARE. Specific drugs can be very dangerous. Some drugs can give you cancer or other sicknesses. Some types of drugs are illegal because of the harmful chemicals that they provide. If you follow the directions to take medicine, you will be safe. You should never take medicine when you're not supposed to. It is important to measure medicine so you can get the right amount of medicine to take. Alcohol can slow down the body and brain. This substance can also cause memory loss. You must be 21 or older to drink alcohol. Mixing alcohol and medicine is dangerous. Smoking can yellow your teeth. Cigarette smoke has 200 known harmful chemicals. Smokers have more respiratory problems.
Good job. Congratulations. Welcome.
Next, we have Maddie Jawuzi.
Hi, my name is Maddie. This year in DARE class, I learned a lot of stuff about smoking. Did you know that 45,000 Americans die from secondhand smoking? Did you know that smoking and vaping contain nicotine and other powerful chemicals and drugs that can affect your emotions? Also, smoking can make you have mouth cancer, smelly breath, and more. Another thing I learned in DARE is the DARE decision-making model. The DARE decision-making model helps me and you make good decisions not to smoke or do any type of powerful drugs like tobacco, nicotine, cocaine, or even marijuana, and other stuff. DARE also taught me not to underage drink or give in to peer pressure. Did you know that there's 80,000 alcohol-related deaths in the U.S.? Also, here are some effects alcohol has on your body. First, memory loss. Second, slow reflexes. And also, alcohol can slow down your body and heart muscles. Another thing I learned from Officer Doug is OTC, over-the-counter products. Over-the-counter products are mainly used for a cold, just like if you need cough syrup, but over-the-counter products can be used dangerously. Officer Doug taught me to be safe when it comes to stuff like that. In conclusion, DARE taught me so much valuable stuff like not to smoke or give in to peer pressure and more. I hope everyone can apply this to their lives. I'd like to thank Officer Doug and all the officers for helping me. Thank you.
Next, we have Ida Sarakoglu.
I am Ida, and I've been chosen to read my DARE speech. Officer Doug taught me and my classmates a lot of important things we need to know in our lifetime. December 9th, 2022, he first told us about responsibility and how we need to be responsible about our own problems. Then on January 20th, he taught us about drugs, alcohol, tobacco, nicotine, and cocaine. We are not supposed to drink until we are 21, but he told us not to drink it, and if we were under 21, it would be illegal. Then he taught us about different health effects that would happen if we ever drank them. Drinking alcohol slows the body down, chewing tobacco can cause mouth cancer, smoking causes health diseases, and selling drugs can put you in jail. Tobacco and alcohol affects the brain, body, and heart. 1 month later, he taught us about the risk and consequences just to not make illegal mistakes in life, to not get into jail. The next month, we learned about stress, how to hold ourselves when we get mad, and simple breathing methods to do. On the 31st of the month, we learned about communication. He taught us not to talk to strangers, but also ways to express our feelings with each other. Next, he taught us about bullying and peer pressure. Peer pressure is just getting pressure from older people, and if someone acts mean to you, tell the teacher. Then last but not least, he taught us about differences between prescription medicine and over-the-counter medicine. He said doctors tell you what medicine to get. It is important to know what medicine you should get. I am 100% sure this will help me in my lifetime, and I think it is very important for you to know as well.
Next, we have Saeed Bugde.
Hi, I'm Saeed, and Dare taught me a lot of things. Dare has changed my life. If I didn't know the danger of drugs, alcohol, and medication, it would put my life in a big mess. First, I learned about drugs and alcohol. Drugs and alcohol are bad because your body gets affected in a bad way. Some effects are like it damages your heart and lungs, loss of coordination, poor judgments, memory loss, loss of self-control, slow reflexes, mouth cancer, tooth loss, yellow teeth, dry skins, and wrinkles. You could be arrested if you drink underage. So alcohol and drugs are bad. Next, I learned about medicines. Too much medicine is bad too. Some medicines are OTC and some are prescribed. OTC medicines means over-the-counter. OTC medicines may be used by more than one person if they have the same symptom or problem. Prescription medicines are ordered by a doctor and can be consumed by more than one person. By only one person. To wrap it up, I learned fabulous things and important things from Dare. Thanks to Dare, my life is gonna go good. Thank you.
All the students did a great job on the report, and those four are a perfect example of that. The last group I'd like to thank are the ones that make my job as a DARE officer very easy, and that's the staff here at Bauer Elementary, and that starts with your principal, Mrs. Sunderman. And your fifth grade teachers, Mrs. Harrison. And Mrs. Johnson. It's now time for you guys to receive your certificates.
Ooh. All right, good morning. I'm gonna just keep sliding away from me. Okay. Oh, I see now. Well, good thing I don't really need a mic anyway. It's totally fine. So I do want to say congratulations to all of you. I am so proud of you, and you all did such a great job, and we're so awesome for Officer Doug. And thank you, Officer Doug, for all of your hard work as well.
Can we thank Officer Doug?
And I'll now be presenting the certificates of achievement for graduating DARE. Jacob Acosta. Gazelle Abdelhadi. Cody Brandt. Dariel Vanegas Martinez. Sai Bude. Bryson Barbecho. Tamaya Campbell. Bella Casada. Socrates Clements. Milo D'Amico. Annalisa Fix. Camry Doman. Bryce Gillespie. Gabriel Fournier. Coleman Harris. Cameron Gallion. Noah Fournier. Bess Guy. Noah. Isaac Iglesias. Zay Harpin. Aubrey Jernigan. Madeline Juwazy. Kinley Keaton. Fatima Cahill. Nolan Leaps. You're welcome. Amaya Curvin. Andrew Miller. April Liddy. Lucas Morgan. Luis Mata. Zoe Morgan. Quincy Montgomery. Jerome Parker. Jackson Pierce. Michael Pearson. Katora Rankle. Peyton Perchin. Yes. Wyatt Rupert. Harvey Pittman. Cooper Sulfridge. Tanisha Potivari. Anna Taylor. Chris Rankle. Jacob Taylor. Ida Sarakoglu. Jamarion Taylor. Zachary Sulfridge. Michaela White. Amia Thomas. Nikolai Young. Mariah Von Ferber-Dilly. Deandra Weishar. Queena Yu. Congratulations, graduates.
All right, the last thing we'll do as part of our graduation is I'll show you a short little video of classes here at Bauer. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out this morning. Kids, have a great summer. Be safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next year in 6th grade. Thank you.